Good afternoon, friends. I have an update for Alkem Laboratories Limited. Alkem Laboratories has acquired two companies. One is in Airport Biomed Private Limited, and the second one is Bombay Ortho uh, s- uh, Bombay Ortho Industries Private Limited. So, ideally, these two acquisitions are based as a part of the inorganic growth strategy that the company has uh, in, introduced. There is another acquisition that the company is actually looking in one of the premier stent manufacturers. Cipla and Alkem both are front runners to acquiring this stent company. However, there is an update that Sahajanand Industries is looking to launch an IPO. It has filed the draft red herring prospectus uh, with the concerned regulatory body, and they are in process of mopping up about 1,500 crores from the market. So the current valuation of the expected deal that was being discussed between uh, the likelihood of Alkem and Cipla to take over the stent manufacturer Sahajanand Industries or medical private limited. I'm not sure the exact name of the company, but it is expected to be a deal worth 3,500 to 4,000 crores. So let's first get a little bit of update about this. Total acquisitions for the company are likely to be between 287 to 290 crores. Adroit Biomed Limited has been acquired by for 140 crores, and the sale is likely to be complete by April next month. As per the update, on the 7th of Feb, they were looking to complete the acquisition of both the companies within a period of 2 to 3 months. As what I have been believed that the uh, share purchase agreement between Bombay Ortho and Alkem Medtech has been complete. So now uh, Bombay Ortho Industries is a part of Alkem Medtech Pvt Limited, which is a fully owned subsidiary of Alkem Laboratories. So the current phase of inorganic growth for the company would lead to uh, more bigger market share and diversified product range. So uh, Bombay Ortho Industries is manufacturing uh, orthopedic instruments like bolts, fasteners, and some bone surgical treatment materials. So I can't explain the entire detail of it. However, what I know is that the company was founded in 2021. It had a revenue of just 30 lakhs in FY23, and by the end of FY24, the revenue jumped to 5.5 crores. This is likely to, grow by at least 20 times because of the large distribution network that Alkem Laboratories have. So it will be able to use uh, the product strategy and the distribution network to grow its base, though the overall growth for the company and that to result into financial what do you call financial output in terms of revenue and overall profit. It may take about 2 to 3 years for it to generate a substantial amount of profit for the company. So, 2 to 3 year horizon is the barest minimum that you can look to, invest in the stock, though the stock is already at a good stock PE. The company would definitely still do well. A minimum of 2 to 3 years is what would it take to at least maybe add 50 to 60% value to the current price. So current price is 4,700 to 2.35% correction in the last 1 month. Overall, 26% correction over the period of last 6 months, and overall net uh, value erosion of 6% in the last 1 year. Company has a healthy dividend payout of 37%. Company is debt free. Healthy interest coverage ratio of 24, healthy PEG of 0.46, efficient cash conversion cycle of 22 days, healthy liquidity of current ratio of 2.59. Company has high promoter holding of 55%. Poor profit growth of 1.21% for the past 3 years. Company has shown poor revenue growth in the past 3 years. So whatever that the company is doing is trying to improve its revenue growth and profitability by expanding into different segments of the healthcare industry. Book value 961, current price about 5 to its book value. Return on equity about 19%, return on capital employed around the same. Uh, Sales growth, uh, revenue growth of 10.53 in the last 3 years, which is not too great. It's fair. However, we need to look at the overall performance in the next 2 to 3 years. So invest, hold, or hold and stay put. So return on assets 16%, current ratio of 2.61, quick ratio 1.94, TTM 12 months earnings per share 190, inventory turnover ratio 0.84%, interest coverage 27, long-term debt to equity 0.35, total debt to equity 0.09, which is amazing, asset turnover ratio of 0.84%, cash of 1065 crores, debt of 957 crores, market cap of 56,278 crores, engaged in pharmaceutical business with global operations, engaged in development, manufacture, and sale of nutraceutical products, is the fifth largest producer of domestic formulation market with market share of 4% as of FY22. It has established a leadership position in acute therapy with a strong market position in anti-infective, gastrointestinal pain management, vitamins, minerals, and nutrient segments, branded generics, generic drugs, biosimilars, nutraceuticals, API. Alkem has 21 manufacturing facilities, 19 in India and 2 in the US as of FY22. Domestic facilities located in Daman, Padi, Indore, Sikkim with 3,000 plus employees. Manufacturing facilities possess the requisite regulatory approvals from several drug regulatory agencies. They are routinely audited to ensure compliance with CGMP, anti-infectives 1, gastrointestinal 3, pain angelics 3, VMN2, neuro CNS 8, derma 18, cardiac 28, anti-diabetic 16. So domestic market 71%, export market of 29%. Top brands Galvam, Pan 40, Eximo, Pandy, Texim Injection, Gamcal, A to Z Tabs, Ondem, Zone, Zumo, Joseph, Pipso, Switch, Zone XP, Uprise T3, and it has a total of 800 plus brands. Each of the top 10 brands in acute therapy held top two positions in their respective molecular categories indicating its strong brand recall. Furthermore, Alkem's six brands are among the top 100 domestic formulation brands as of March FY22. International presence has uh, gradually expanded its presence in overseas market through organic and inorganic acquisitions, with presence in 40 countries, with primary being the US market. Alkem has a presence in the regulated market like the US, Europe, and Australia, apart from a presence in semi-regulated markets like the Philippines, Chile, Kazakhstan, West Asia, East Africa, etc. 22% of the US market, and the remaining 7% of the rest of the market. So US is a huge bulk of product base for India. Company's research includes 500 plus individuals stationed across six R&D centers in India and US. Alkem spends 5 to 6% of its revenue on R&D for development of generics, biosimilars, active pharmaceutical ingredients, nutraceutical products, filed 11 and 6 abbreviated new drug applications, acquisition, Aquired Enzyme Biosciences Limited for a cash consideration of 161 crores. Enzyme had a turnover of 87 crores in FY22 and is engaged in the business of R&D, manufacturing and out-licenses of biosimilar products and contract development and contract manufacturing for biosimilars, novel biologics within India and outside India. So this is about what we've prepared as a write-up. Uh, Price, this is the current price today, 3% in the last 5 days, 0.33% down in the last 1 month, 23% down in 6 months, 4% in the last 1 year. So it's improved today from 6% negative for the year. It has turned to 4.1, so an improvement in the share price today. Overall, 213% up from its all-time listing price. So this is what we discussed about Alkem. Adroit Biomed is products related to skin care, dermatology, specifically the term used in the skincare industry. And the other one is Bombay Ortho Industries. This is what are the two acquisitions that the company has made. The third possible acquisition being the stent manufacturer. So this is some information we've already been through. So Supply Alkem I 4,000 crore stake in India's largest stent manufacturer. So Sahajanand Medical Technologies Limited is not a listed company in the stock exchange, and it is in the process of an IPO. Therefore, there is no public traded share price available. So something that you can look about, registered for an IPO of 1,500 crores with SEBI, a fresh issuance of 410 crores, and a offer to sale of equity shares for 1,089 crores through the IPO. Dheeraj Kumar was Soya selling 100 crores worth of shares. Shri Hari Trust is selling 33.75 crores worth of shares, and Samara Capital Markets Holding is selling 635.56 crores worth of shares. So it's worth looking into some details. Samara Capital Markets, why does it want to sell such a high big stake? And Nefia Sparkle Holdings BV. So this is an international entity looking to sell 320 crores worth of shares. So maybe these two companies and one of the local investors look at about 11-1200 crores of offer to sale. They are mulling at an 185 pre-IPO placement. Access Capital Limited, BOF Securities, Elders Financial Services, and UBS Securities India Private Limited are running lead managers for the issuance. So this there is no update as of yet as to when this IPO will come. However, and there's a discussion to buy out and acquire this company. Two companies involved are Supply and Alkem. Uh, these are some other informations about the company. Founded in 2001, major medical device firm that specializes in research, development, collection, and marketing of vascular devices all around the world. India they maintain a 30%, 31% market share in the drug eluting stent market as of FY21. Was among the top five corporations in market share in nations such as Germany and the Netherlands, Poland, and Italy. They sell and distribute their products in 69 countries throughout the world. Interventional cardiology, structure heart treatment, and ferial intervention are all areas where the products are employed. So, this is something that you can dig, analyze, and look into further details. So it has 946 full-time workers, 410 contract workers, 24 consultants as of FY21. Overall sales force of 131. This is the logo of Alkem. Market cap 57,000 crores. We've been through this information. Strengths, liabilities, we've been through this information as well. So Lupin, Mankind Pharma, ZS Life Sciences, Aurobindo Pharma, Abbott India, GlaxoSmithKline Pharma, Glenmark Pharma, Biocon, Alkem Laboratories. So these are all the peer industries. They all have a high market cap. Their prices also seem to be mostly all above the 1000 rupee mark. So Biocon 331, that is the lowest, I believe, in the market. Lupin 2000, then some of the figures are cut here, so you won't be able to get the detail, but all of them are leading pharmaceutical companies in the market. Uh, Price to book, you can see Alkem is at 4.5, Abbott India 16, Lupin 4, Mankind 6.3. So most of the companies range between 3 and 5. So something that you know you can keep in mind that if you're buying or investing in these stocks, you're looking to pay 4 times the price of its book value, and the multiples of price to earnings, low of 6 to a high of 48 or 66 rather. So low of 6, high of 66. Uh, You'll have to look at the financials and see how these companies are performing before you make any investment decisions. Or I would suggest consult a financial stock investment broker. Return on capital employed, you can see, varies from 3 to 48 depending. GlaxoSmithKline Pharmacy 46, which is the highest in the industry. About India is also 47. So those two are the top two companies in the market with the best returns on the capital employed. You can see About India return on capital employed is 35, ROE, which is the highest. GlaxoSmithKline Pharmacy 33. So those two companies showing that they are doing very well compared to the investments made in the company. So you can see the other companies in the market comparison over the broader industry. Sun Pharma, Cipla, Dr. Reddy's, Lupin. So all these are the top brands in the healthcare industry within India, and most of them have exports to various different countries. So you can see the lowest market cap, which is 57,000 crores, belongs to Alkem, and the range from 57 to about 95,000 odd crores. Cipla and Sun Pharma being the other two, which have market cap of more than 1 lakh and 4 lakh crores. Then again, broad based, you can see Cipla. Abbott is not here, but I think Cipla, Abbott, and the others in range of 20 to 25%. Some of them have a low P, return on capital of employed of about 13 to 14%, which is as par with the industry. Sales have grown, though there is a little bit of fluctuation which may affect the overall market sentiments and lead it to a negative sequence over the last 3 4 months. Net profit, you can see, from 700 crores has gone down to 641. Profit before tax seems healthy, however. The figures need to be consistent to be able to drive the market on a bullish trend again. So sales again, overall you can see year on year growth, which is good. However, in the last 1 year, growth has stagnated, and the overall net profit has grown based on possibly some organic growth strategies followed by the company. EPS has improved from 82 to 180, which is a huge jump. Uh, this is something that you can go through. We've been through most of this. Some figures for you to have a look. Sales growth reduced from 11 to 7%. Profit growth increased in the last 1 year from 1 to 54. Uh, Overall return on equity stagnated between 16 and 18. Again, ROC between 16 and 18. Debt to equity 0.09, amazing. This is again very high. Suitable of 10 is the best for the industry. Interest coverage ratio is very good. Uh, Operation efficiency, amazing. Reserves have grown, good sign. Borrowings are steady. Debtor days need to reduce. Inventory days have reduced, which is a good sign. Days payable, so companies struggling possibly to make payments to suppliers on time. So 129 days is higher than nearly by 40% in the last 35 40% in the last 1 year. That needs to be factored in and manage the efficiency of the company better. Working capital days increase from 107 to 169 again is a concern. Shareholding pattern 55%, 10%, 18%, and 17% that belongs to the public. No promoter shareholding pledged. These are the actions based on the dividend provided in the last 5 years, the last 3 years, sorry. 56% holding and 43% holding by the others. That is it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great week ahead.